BeTerrific, official coverage of CES 2017.
Hey guys, Andrea Fasano here, back at South Hall of the Las Vegas Convention Center here at CES 2017. It has been one heck of a day here. And right now we're with Sphero. You may know them as the creators of the ball control by the smartphone technology, correct?
Yep.
And used in this little guy, which I think the world knows over as BB-8.
Yeah, little BB-8.
And this is Adam right here joining me. Hi Adam, good to see you. It's been 2 years since
2 years,
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con, yeah. It seems like we were saying, 50 years, right?
Oh my gosh, so much has happened.
So much has happened, and our company's changed a lot.
Tell us about it. We're excited. Look at this cool booth you have over here. You created this whole basically alleyway where these robotic balls are just being driven by your entire staff back here. I love it. Everyone in a Sphero shirt. Tell us a little bit about what's going on for you guys here at CES.
So this year we're showing off a couple of cool things. The Sphero and the Ollie, which you see driving around, those are our mainstay products. But this year we showed off our force band for BB-8 along with our battle deco worn BB-8. So you're seeing a whole sort of array of our products being driven around. And our company is all about fun. So letting our employees come and drive and have fun on CES, what's better, right?
No, nothing's better than that. And honestly, when there is a company that has that, it interacts with people. And this is a consumer show. And so people want to see what the product does. They want to be able to just interact with it, and I feel like that's what you guys have going on right here. Look at one of these balls rolling around. What is that? Is that a new guy?
So that one right there is the Sprk.
There we go.
And so what Sprk is it stands for Schools, Parents, Robots, and Kids. And
Why do I feel like this has STEM written all over it?
STEM written all over it. Well, we found that we make one of the coolest robots around, and it's really programmable. But programming was really hard to reach as a normal person. So we thought, what if we brought it way down to elementary school and let them program? It turned out to be one of the most magnificent things that we've ever done, really. It's hundreds of thousands of children are learning how to program and code on Sphero Sprk.
Unbelievable. I'm sorry, they're learning how to code? That's
code.
Amazing. Tell me a little bit more about that.
So some of the cool lessons are the teacher will come in and have the children program this to draw a pentagram on the ground, right? So it's a five-sided shape. Well, the cool thing is most kids don't care about how many angles are in a degree or degrees in an angle.
They just want to pass the test at that
They
point.
want to pass the test, right? But these kids start loving it, right? 90 degrees, oh, I got to go 270, and they start learning vectors, and you're in fourth grade, right? So it gets them past a lot of hurdles and gets them into STEM in a fun and really rewarding way, in my opinion.
Yeah, and you just said two incredible things as far as education. Not only are they learning the subject matter that they need to learn at that age, but you said that they're basically coding and programming the ball to do what they're willing to learn afterwards. That's amazing.
Yeah, I think if you can incorporate fun and robots into almost any lesson, history, storytelling, art, right, all of that stuff can be really highlighted by bringing technology into it.
It makes it more fun to learn, and honestly, it sinks better, I think, into their brains, and kind of they take that through their ages as they grow up. So I have a really cool product on my wrist right here. I'm showing off my wrists a lot today. The Force Band.
Force Band.
Tell me all about this. I think everyone at home who is a Star Wars fan is pretty jealous of this guy right here.
Yeah, so basically, you drive BB-8 around with your phone when he first came out. And that's amazing. I mean, that's hard enough, right? Crazy technology. But we wanted to really become Jedi. It's we wanted to become as Jedi as you can become.
So I'm a Jedi right now. Let's just say that.
Jedi. You will be able to move this with pretty much just a move of your arm. But it's also really intuitive, right? So wearables are a new thing. And we've actually discovered and invented a lot of new ways of driving robots and interacting with the real world through these wearable technologies that you put on your wrist, right? And we have a special sauce, the firmware, that really turns all of that into the great motion that you get with your robot. And it makes you feel like a Jedi. You feel pretty powerful with that thing.
I would feel more powerful if this was on right now, but we turned it off because if I was just moving my wrist around, I could be having BB-8 going into walls, crashing everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, you almost drew off a table over there.
Yeah, I did before we started. So with all of this fun stuff you have going on here, we're standing next to the Sphero Reserve Bank. Tell me what's going on behind this wall, or can you tell me?
Okay, I can't tell you what's going on behind the wall. I'll tell you, there's a lot of cool secret stuff coming out from Sphero this year. 2017 is a big year for us. There's 4 or 5 things back there that would blow your mind as much as this stuff does.
Really?
All their individual things. And you'll have to just wait and see what comes out.
So we're taking the technology, we're taking the fun even further. How do people find out more about Sphero products?
So you can find out more about us on Sphero.com, right? We're on all the social media. Follow us on Facebook or Twitter, any of that. But Sphero.com is the main place to go.
Okay, sounds good. Day one over. How are you liking CES so far?
You know, this is year 6 for us, actually, and so you get really used to it, and I love it. I love seeing people who saw us the first year when we had like a little 10 by 10 booth, and it was like 4 of us, working on these, and now they're like, you have a whole city, right? So
you were like inside the costume, really walking around, being like, this is our dream someday.
No, literally we had a person in like a little room like this who was changing the batteries, sort of like Wizard of Oz style, like we'd hand him behind a curtain and he'd like change the batteries and he would make it seem like they're working.
That's amazing.
Right?
You moved up from a curtain to a vault.
To a vault, yeah. We went big style.
Adam from Sphero, thank you so much. It was such a delight to see you again.
Yes.
After all this time. You guys, Sphero.com, go check them out. So many cool products. And if you have kids, you definitely want to get in on this right there. We're wrapping up day one right after this on BeTerrific. I'm Andrea Fasano, and we'll be back right after this.
BeTerrific, official coverage of CES 2017.